Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Eva from the Glitter Corner, and in this video I thought I show you 4 different effects on how to create star nails. From left to right you see very easy to very difficult kinds of star nails, and all you will need in order to create these nails is regular gel polish, a nail art brush and maybe a dotting tool if you have it. So let's get started. What I used was some black nail gel polish. I'm using the Elite 99 gel polish here. Also my Beetles base and top coat. And a black glitter gel polish from Rosalind. This is what it looks like. And of course you do not have to use black and white, but this is what I used. So on some of my nails I created just an S-shaped curve with the glitter gel polish, and with this glitter gel polish alone you already have the feeling that you are looking into the star-spangled night sky. And for some of my other nails I used a full coverage of this black glitter gel polish. But it leaves a textured surface, so I'm definitely going over with my Beetles top coat, cure that under the lamp to have an even surface to work on. Then I take my white Rosalind gel polish and put a drop on this plastic piece here and start to creating my first nail. So basically what I'm doing is I come in with my nail art brush, creating tiny dots of stars, and then I'm creating tiny crosses, and then I elongate the arms of the crosses and soften out the inner corners of the cross like so, creating my first star nail. And I create a tiny last cross in the upper left corner, softening out the inner corners. And there you have your first star nail. So while that cures under my lamp, I go ahead with the next nail and I come in with my dotting tool. I pick up the white gel polish that I prepared before, and I'm creating tiny white dots all over the nail in no specific order, of course. Some of the dots are going to be bigger and some are going to be smaller. And then I come in with my finer nail art brush again, and out of the dot create the 4 pointed stars like before, but because you create it out of a dot, the effect is a bit different. And once I'm happy with that, I start connecting the different dots on the nail and I create like a star constellation nail. And once I am happy with my star constellations, I pop the nail in the lamp as well for 90 seconds. And then I pick up the next nail and start working on my all-time fear, the 5-pointed star. Now 5-pointed stars used to be very difficult for me, but now I have a little trick to show you. So basically you combine an up-pointing arrowhead with a down-facing triangle, and I will show you in a second what I mean with that. So here first you see me creating an up-pointing arrowhead, and when I mean pointing up, I mean pointing towards my nail bed area. And then over that arrowhead I create a down-facing rectangular triangle, like so. And I will zoom in a second so you can see better. Damn you, ring light! But I think here you get a very good idea. So you have the up-facing, up-pointing arrowhead and the down-pointing rectangular triangle, and this gives you much better control of an evenly painted 5-pointed star. And I have to say, as we are using gel polish and not gel paint, I should have flash cured that here, because in time the gel polish starts dispersing a bit on the nail plate, and then the points of your stars will not be so sharp. So that's already a tip I can give you guys. I kept on painting here. Here you can see the arrowhead much better, and then over the arrowhead I paint the down-facing triangle like so. And once you are happy with your lines, guys, I really recommend you go and pop that nail under your lamp, flash cure it, so the points of the star will stay much sharper. And I create some tiny dots here and there to give a better illusion of stars in the night sky. And then I come in, and with the last 5-pointed star, I start with the down-facing triangle just to mix up the technique. So here you see me painting the downward-facing triangle, and then from here I create my upward-pointing arrowhead. And also, guys, you see me going back and forth on the same line, and I do not recommend that. On the contrary, if you just look for your starting point with your brush and then you go in one line from point to point, that will make your lines also much clearer. I have a lot of back and forth movement, and that actually smudges your form. So on to the fourth nail, and on this nail I create 6-pointed stars. And 6-pointed stars, in my opinion, are much easier than the 5-pointed star, because basically you create 2 triangles, one pointing up, the other one pointing down, and they should overlap each other in a balanced way. And this is how you create your 6-pointed star. So the down-pointing triangle goes over the up-pointing triangle. And please do not go back and forth on one line. Just look for your starting point, and then look where you want to head with your brush, and then do one line. Actually, in the course of this video, I get that, and I'm getting much better with my lines, but so far this is not the case. And again, I should have flash cured my star under the lamp before I was filling it out with more gel polish, but I did not, and you will see the points start to get a bit blurry, unfortunately. And while that cures under my lamp, I go back to the 5-pointed stars, and here already you can see when I pick up my gel polish, I use the starting point with my brush and I go over in one movement to the other point, and not going back and forth on one and the same line. And this creates a much better, much sharper line. Again, next star, I go over in one movement, over in one movement, and again, one movement. And you see, the star becomes clearer and nicer. Again, one movement, one movement, one movement. Yeah, that's much better. And guys, I cannot wait to get my hands around some gel paint, because I already heard that with gel paint you can do much sharper, much better definition lines, but this is what we are working with. I think a lot of beginners do not have gel paint, only gel polish, so this is what I was using, because we have to learn to use what we have, right? So while that cures, I'm back to my 6-pointed star nail, and also here, see? Finally I'm using the one movement going from one corner to the other, and I decided to leave the middle of the star not painted out, because I think that gave the 6-pointed star a bit better definition, as I was not flash curing, as I already told you. So here I'm creating my last 6-pointed star in the upper right corner of the nail. I draw out the triangle until I'm happy with that. And then the other one goes over it. And here I have a bonus nail for you. So I actually found 2 stamping plates I had lying around. I come in with my stamping polish over the star, I scrape, pick up the motif with my stamper and clean out the area on my stamper, so I just have the star motif, and then I aim and place my star on the nail. And then I took up the other star shower from the other nail plate, and it came out in a triangle, which was perfect, because then you had like a star shower coming out of the nail. So again, this is my set of star nails. I hope I could inspire you. I hope you learned something about the technique, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye!